Well, I'm back. Um, I'm back. I wasn't expecting the streaming to work because earlier it was complaining, but it must have been a network error. So I started that without really expecting it to be fully functional. But there we are. So that's not right. I will start some Muzak. I will start some Unity, and we're going to get back to the joy that is Radical Penguin. Hashtag Radical Penguin. Hashtag released maybe 10 years from now, given how quick most indie developers seem to be. I might live that long. I might not. No one's going to buy it even if I do. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? The amount of time that goes into indie development and the lack of at least financial return that must be from that. And then the amount of money that they make from just absolute shite, AI generated nonsense that just goes out on people's phones. And then, there's some companies that just make billions from just this rubbish. But this is art, I suppose. This is proof, final proof that that's great. I'm not sure. What? Are you kidding? I'm not sure if we bother to update it. So yeah, I mean, this isn't really meant to be a philosophy channel, but it is interesting, I think, that yeah, like, so much good stuff is made that never really sees the light of day, or even if it does, never really gets picked up. And then, yeah, the amount of rubbish, mainly that's got boobs in it, I imagine, but what can you do? So anyway, join me in this semi-rambling conversation about rambly stuff. Why isn't this working? Usually I've got I'm a bit confused. Usually I get there's something wrong with my OBS, I think. But there we are. I'll deal with it as we move along. The video is unavailable. Yeah, you see, something's definitely not going right. Apparently I'm live, but I don't think I am because it's balked. Why is something always confusing? Sorry, if I'm quiet. I'm sorry if you can actually see this. Because it seems broken. I might stop and start again, I think, because this is very odd. Stream manager, my chat. It says I'm live and it says it's excellent, but then the video is unavailable. Maybe I just need to hard refresh it. Hard refresh. Oh, there I am. Yeah, no, it was working. Sorry, it's just my browser. Anyway, no one's watching anyway, so who cares? Not that I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna watch myself because it amuses me. I'm also gonna watch the beautiful Brian Cox, physicist, genius, some would say. I know it seems like I'm being a bit what's what I'm looking for? Egotistic. But there I am. I will continue to watch me. Right, excellent. So I think that's me. So I'll put that there just to make sure that. There we go. It's good to know that actually it's working. So that is me. Right, good. Oh dear, wonder. I keep doxing my name with my Watson the Doodle Bibbles. So, okay. I could swear there was other information on that last time, but I'll just have to live with it. Why does nothing work ever? So yes, so welcome back. I'm making Radical Penguin. There's a penguin. It is radical so far. Very exciting. I have got as far as, I mean, this is only day 3, so bear with me, and I've never really made a game before. But we have this thing falls. This is going to look like a penguin, and it ends. So when you hit the ground, it's game over, and it restarts. And you can also make it go up. Look at this. Isn't this exciting? So like, it's a bit like a Flappy Bird clone so far, but maybe slightly more exciting. So I think the first thing we're going to do today is change the physics a little bit on how, because I think it kind of descends too quickly, because the penguin obviously, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but penguins can't fly. So we're going to make it so that the penguin is actually underwater, so it's moving through water. So I wanted to have a more of a watery feel. So we're going to go on the watery feel. Absolutely no idea how to do that, but how hard can it be? So we're going to give it some physics. I think gravity scale. Okay, well that's going to change. So let's give it 0.4. That's probably more like it. And then what else we're going to need? I don't know what that means. Linear damping. Right, so we'll just change that and see what that actually does. And see if that makes it fall a bit more slowly. And then also we're going to have some sort of a maximum velocity. Oh, I quite like that. That actually isn't too bad. That's kind of roughly how fast you fall through water, isn't it? But then I think we need a kind of terminal velocity. So as it gets faster down, it should stop accelerating. So I think, what's that? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So at around 2 seconds of descent. Luckily, I do have a physics degree. So, although apparently a physics degree is enough to stop me from. Oi! I suppose, and that should also count upwards. So the maximum speed that the thing can go upwards. Is it? No, because it's firing upwards. Interesting so far. Anyway, don't judge me. I find this sort of thing interesting. So we're gonna we're going to change. So I think 0.25 will do. Okay. So bish. Oh. 2.5. There's my penguin. So not. Oh, I thought that was meant to actually. Okay, that's better. No, you see, that's now a bit too slow, isn't it? Maybe 2.7. Right. I mean, this just needs to be something roughly, I think. So I think we'll stop that and go for 0.275. Penguin 0.275. Right, good. So we're off to a flying start. I'm not going to bother starting that again because it's too boring to watch it loading up. So I suppose the next thing is to ask the internet. If in doubt, ask the internet. Alright, so Unity, what is it? Physics object 2D terminal velocity. Righty-ho. 2D blah 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 within fixed up there to directly limit the velocity vector's magnitude to maximum. Yeah, but I don't want that because I want it to yeah, no, you see, that's what I want. I want to adjust linear drag. Increase the oh my god, are you absolutely kidding me? I love the fact that falling objects specifically clamp linear velocity to a maximum down velocity. Oh, let's see, where was that then? Oh, linear damping? Is that what you're talking about? I thought that was alright. Well, fine, let's do it. So, what are you giving me? You're saying what would be a sensible? Right, yeah, I know what it is. I just want to know what a good number for it would be in there. Oh god, alright, fine. I'll just start it and we'll start fiddling with it and see what happens. So, come on then, penguin. Yeah, so let's say that's now 1. Oh, that has not gone according to plan at all. You see, this is slightly frustrating, because every time it reloads a scene, that changes, which is irritating. I think 1's too much. Let's go for 0.5. And then we'll come back in here. Here it comes. Right. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, that's kind of, yes, look at this. That's kind of a decent terminal velocity. So up it goes. Look, seriously, this is game development for you. There's a lot of very boring. Yes, I like that. That's a reasonable terminal velocity. I think I'd like it to move slightly slower. So let's make it 0.6. Right, stop that. Stop that. Again, it doesn't have to be exact because there's obviously going to be a lot of kind of tweaking of this stuff at some later date, so I think I'll live with that. Right, so I've now got a penguin what moves up and down when I press the spacebar. Now I think we're going to start with Mr. Penguin being a bit to the left, because no one wants to see, no one really cares what's behind, because there's going to be a forward, kind of an auto forward scroll game. So what do you think? I think roughly in the middle around there. It's kind of fun because you want to see a bit of background. You don't want it to be completely like bereft. Yeah, what bit behind you? Yeah, so about there I think. Alright, so that's where the penguin's going to start. Right, I would call this a win so far. We've got a, oh dear lord. We've got a what? What have we got? We've got a thing, we've got another thing. We've got a, well, we've got an uppy downy thing. So now I suppose we need some sort of obstacles. Now, me being me, I do quite like to make my life difficult. Alright, I think I'm going to save here. And then I'm going to open not GitHub, the script, only so that I can actually just, so you've changed something. What have we changed? We changed local position and we changed the linear damping. Okay, fine. Great. Oh, God, it's very clever, all of this. So we'll just add that, and then because I suspect the next stage is going to possibly be a bit trial and error-y. So change I don't know, basic terminal velocity on penguin, and move play position back a bit. Right, great. So look, so far we've got exciting things like penguin flaps. So that was a biggie. Penguin flap was big. So off we go back to the penguin in question. So now I suppose I need some sort of things that, so like in the original game, what happens? You've got, I suppose, a box inside the rectangle that cuts out the box which you need to move through. Alright, let's start with that. Let's just make a kind of classic clone and then we can improve upon that. That's not what I want it to look like. I'm going to want this to look more like a, you know, like it's going through a tunnel. You know, like underwater, like a kind of icy, it's going to be an icy sort of tunnel with jaggedy bits that you have to kind of progress through using the penguin force, I don't know. Whatever. So, absolutely no idea how to do that at all. I mean, absolutely no idea how to do that at all. So what do I want? I want everything to move right. I want it to come into existence, like here, somewhere. I probably want it procedurally generated, because that'd be more fun. And then I want it to disappear once off the left of the screen. Okay, so I need... So what do I need? I need a rectangle here, and I need a rectangle here. I need both of them to move leftwards, and I need them to be made at the same time with a penguin-sized gap in between. Okay, so I'm going to need a spawning point. Alright, so Unity. Unity spawning point. I'm genuinely making this crap up as I go along. But I mean, so in my defense, I've been programming a very long time, and I've been playing games for even longer. So I've got a rough idea of what the hell I'm going for, but player this direction matters. We take the object, I don't really care. To spawn an object, at the point use the instantiate function. Alright. So you're a spawner. Can you spawn two things? Multiple random points, network spawning. If we're making multiplayer, no. Safe jet. Spawning inside walls. Don't care about any of that. Alright, let's start with something along these lines and see what we've got. So, what's it going to do? It's going to be a thing. Well, it's going to be two things that are somehow linked. So maybe we can group. Alright, so create empty name it spawn point. All right, I will create an empty, and we're going to create the empty, and we're going to call it spawn point because why not? And then we're going to say blah blah blah, position it, move this object to where you want it to be. Where's the spawn point? Where's the spawn point? No, that's not it. Where is it? Boop. Oh god damn it! You see, stuff like this always confuses me. Right, here's a spawn point. So I suppose, what do I want? Do I want it in the middle? Yeah, why not put it in the middle? So here's a spawn point. What's it going to do? It's going to spawn an object. It's going to spawn a group object. Can you group Unity group two objects into single? I don't know thing. To group or merge, use blah 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 blah. Parenting. Okay, parenting. Right, it's good. Then go to this new great result. Move the parents of both children simply will give me separate pieces. Love it. And then drag your two objects onto this new going object. I don't think I need anything clever just yet. If you have a set of objects, you're a single thing, save them as a prefab. I do. Once you've parented your objects under one empty game, drag that into your project assets reference. You can learn how to combine duplicated. Yeah, whatever. Well, we'll come to that in a second. Alright, so we're going to have block 1. Create thingy, 2D object, sprite, square. Fine. I suppose it's. Oh, I see. Yeah, alright. So we're going to do the square thing. I mean, is it actually a square or can I change its shape? Position, rotation, scale. So is that 10? Yeah, boy! Right, so that's, but it doesn't need to be 10, let's make it 5. Right, so, boop. Ah, no, because it might be all the way down here, so no, it probably does need to be 10. Because then the worst case scenario is, yes. Okay, so that's going to be invisible. Okay, so we're not going to have a ground in the end, but I can live with the ground to start with. So we're going to have that. Can I duplicate that? Duplicate, I can. Boink. Great. I want square 1 and square 2. Excellent. Right, so they are basically next to each other. God, programming's easy. I don't know why everyone makes a big fuss about this. Right, and then, so that's two things. Now we're going to then spawn that into a thing called... let's just say gappy thing, right? Because it's not going to change all this crap anyway. So what? I can put them in there. Oh, I can put them in there. So what? If I move the gappy thing, where's the gappy thing? 1 square, 2 square, and gappy thing. Oh fuck yeah! Oh come on! I mean seriously. Man, this stuff's fun. Right, so now I'm going to make this go left. Right, so we've got a gappy thing. Gappy thing, we're going to instantiate a gappy thing. Gappy things move left. And then once they're over here, they disappear. So I want a despawn point. Unity despawn point. I meant despawn. Despawn. Destroy, destruct, despawn. I don't know, let's see if it understands despawn. A despawn. Yeah, okay, great. No, I don't want that. I just want blah blah blah. And you just destroy it. Okay, blah 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 is set. Is using a box clone that sets trigger. Okay, fine, I can do box clone that sets trigger. So, create a boxy thing. Making a square. Maybe I'm making a square. Put it over here. And I'm going to make it 10. Now let's make it 20. Right, fine. So actually no, it needs to be 10 because I'm only going to have it. Maybe. I don't know, I'm probably going to regret this. But anyway, so when it hits that, we're going to have a trigger on it. So what does that mean? It needs to be rename despawn point. Despawn boundary, because it's not really a point. Despawn boundary. Alright, so are we all enjoying this so far? Is this making any sense to anyone? So far, I feel like I'm in the zone. It's probably this music. once again, a shout out to the lovely people who apparently make copyright-free music, so I can just play this crap. So I've got my Gappy thing. My Gappy thing is gonna. So Gappy thing is gonna make a prefab. Create folder. Always, never, ever think I'll organize it later, because it's never a good idea. Is that how we do prefabs? Okay. Prefab Gappy thing. Love it. So I don't actually want the Gappy thing there. As if I delete that, am I going to regret that? No, I'm not. So now I can make a prefab. Will arrive here with a varying height. Okay, how do I edit the Gappy thing? Open the Gappy thing. Excellent, love it, because that needs to kill things. And it needs to kill things in much the same way as the other thing needs to kill things. So it too can be... How did I do it with the other thing? I've forgotten how I did it. I'm much better at this when I'm being watched, weirdly. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm much better at this when I'm being watched. I seem to actually care more. So this is a box collider with a tag of ground. Alright, so this is going to be a box collider with a tag of tag, add tag, and we're going to call the tag, what are we going to call it? Come on chat, help me. What would I call the tag? It's going to be, I don't know, wall. Yeah, why not wall? I don't care. Right, so it's now a wall. It doesn't need that tag. Don't want that tag. What? Oh, I see. Okay, that one. Square. Tag. Wall. Okay, and you are also a wall. Right, that's great. So, and you have a tendency to move left. So, Gappy thing movement. Alright. So, also on collision, enter 2D, do bug load if collaborative thingy, or. Is that how you do ors in this game? Collision.collider.tag equals wall, and end the game. Alright, that seems reasonable. That seems reasonable, doesn't it? Right. So, Mr. Penguin, that's your nonsense. Gappy things are going to need their own script because they move left. Hey, Poolaroo, how are you? It's nice to see you again. Have you been watching for a while, watching my random nonsense? Have you learned anything useful? Right, Gappy thing. So you get a script. You get a script, Gappy thing, and it will be called Gappy thing. Yeah, create an ad. Fine. Yeah, probably. Why not? Bonk. Right. So now Gappy things. We're gonna go in here. Doing good. Just open the stream. Oh, well, it's nice to see you. So, the Gappy thing, we're going to make it move left. I have no idea how you make them think something move left. It's going to be awake. It's going to get its rigid body. Does it need a rigid body? It needs its collision thingy, but apparently maybe I don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, because it needs a rigid body because it's going to move left. And it needs a collider. So it's gonna need the collider. Okay, fine. So add a collider, rigid body, boink, and it's not got gravity because it's just a Gappy thing. It doesn't do any of that crap. It's gonna move left, but we'll deal with that in a second. And we're gonna add a thingy which is a box collider. Oops. What have you been up to today? Have you been working? Have you been? No, hang on. What? God, what year is it? What's the month? May. You haven't started at university yet, have you? Alright. So that's all jolly good. So I reckon Gappy thing script No, I start in August. So what, you just chilling at the moment? Gappy thing, CS, update. I don't think it needs to do anything when it starts, does it? I don't know. Well, we can always add it back in. I know what update means. Like, that is one of my bugbears. It really is. Chilling, nice. Like, why do you have comments that tell you exactly? I mean, like, how unuseful updates called once for all, I suppose maybe that's helpful. No, I don't know. Maybe it's helpful, but it seems a bit redundant. So void update. So we get the RB private. I still haven't worked out. No, that's not what you do. Rigid body. 2D. RB. Oh, so I do void. I still don't really know the difference between awake and start. So if anyone's got, because I prefer using awake for this sort of thing because it's like, well, I mean, RB equals. Oh, I really should set up the this nonsense. Right, boink. Oh, this is going well so far. Why are you complaining? Use rigid body component attribute. Okay, well I will. I don't know what you mean, but I'll do it, and then maybe we'll learn something. Okay, fine, clever. Around home, or are you travelling, or doing anything fun like that, or are you just hanging out at home? Right. So I think. Can I just assign a? Maybe I can just assign a velocity and it just stays with the velocity? That might work. Why would I need to update it? Can you do a velocity on these things? Unity assign velocity to rigid body. 2D. Right. God, I have to say, the world is, at home. Oh, is that cool? Or is it a bit boring? You must set its velocity property to be a new vector 2. A new version's property has to be named linear velocity, which was blah 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 blah. Boring. Look, right. Void start. Check me out. Void fixed update. Okay, well I'll do that for the moment. It's all right. The thing is, I know it looks like I'm just copying and pasting stuff, but in my defense, I read. I will make this. Is there a serialized field? Serializable public? I've forgotten. There's some way of doing this. I remember from the serializable field. No, serialized. I think that's the public. Int. No, probably a float. Move speed. No, that's obviously not the right thing. God damn it. No, I'll just leave it as public and we'll come back to the being serializable. I've forgotten what serializable means. Maybe it's not necessary. Right, so. Fine. Let's see what this does. Did my military service. Oh, God, of course, yeah, in Finland. Yeah, absolutely. Was that fun? God, that must have been cold. I'm sure they'd take you. I mean. They certainly do in UK. They put you in the most harsh environment they can think of. So, so I imagine in Finland that's a pretty exciting. And I use the word exciting liberally. It wouldn't be my cup of tea, I tell you. I'm definitely an indoors kind of guy. Right. So gappy thing. So that's a wall. That's a wall. All I need to bring you into existence. So I need to get you on a spawn point, and then the spawn point has. I've forgotten about how we did spawns. Unity spawn point. Make a spawn point. Blah 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 blah. Empty thing. Position when you want it to happen. Blah blah blah. To this point, you can think. No, I don't care about that. Public transport. The multiple random keys on no, and this hasn't helped. Where you want to instantiate multiple random C# start index in start. So what? I just start Well, alright, let's just start one to start with. And then I put the game object as the object is drawn. Surely that needs to be one of them, they're serializable things, doesn't it? Oh, whatever. Gappy thing. Spawn point. Did I make a spawn point? No, I did not. You can have a script. You can have a script. And you can have a script. And you can have a script. Yeah. Boink. Excellent. Going well so far. I got bit. Oh, nice. Oh, what? Are you kidding? That's pretty gangster, actually. So you didn't have to go and like trek through the raging snow and wind of northern Finland. Oh god, I can't imagine anything worse. I'm glad I don't have to pretend that I would have enjoyed that, because it would have been my idea of absolute hell. No, I want a nice. Oh. Are you too young to drink? I mean, obviously you probably do anyway. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to make assumptions about you, but I mean, probably you can get away with it. But is there a sort of? Oh, you did. Oh, it's during August. Oh god, yeah, that must have been boiling. Oh god, and sandflies. Do you have sandflies in Finland? I think you do, don't you? God, yeah. One of those Scandinavian sandflies. What's the drink of choice? Like, you know, because like whiskey. I drink whiskey if I can. I can't because I live in Bangkok. You can't get decent whiskey here. It's basically paint stripper. But you drink beer in this country. It's not bad beer, to be fair. But like, what's the kind of spirit of choice in Finland? Because I love spirits. Right, so we got a spawn point. So did I open that? I did open that. What am I meant to be doing? I've forgotten. So we're going to start. We're going to have the game object. And I think that must be serializable, mustn't it? Game object spawn. And we're going to instantiate. No. We'll work on this. Instantiate game object. Is that enough? Are you happy with that? Alright, well that's good enough. Doink. Right, I mean, and now I have to tell you what the game object is. Hopefully that will come up here. Will that come up here? No, it needs to be a serializable. No, there it is, object to spawn. So I'm going to take in my prefab. I'm going to put the gappy thing in. And we're going to press play. And if this works, it is going to be a miracle. The most definitely Lonkero. That sounds absolutely lethal. I like the sound of it already. Okay, that's a lot of spawn point clones. I think that's probably not good news. Yeah, that didn't seem like good news. It seemed like it was... Have I been stupid? That seemed like it was an infinite loop. Start, instantiate the game object. Spawn point. Did I put the spawn point? No, it's gappy thing. Gappy thing. God. I was so pleased with myself. Get the thingy, move it left. Lonkero, I'm going to quickly look it up. Lonkero. Oh, there we go. Lonkero drink. Oh, what? Original. Is it got gin in it? Oh, it looks nice. Finished contortion of the long drink, and it refers to a ready-mixed gin. I mean, I approve of gin. That looks nice, actually. It's kind of a bit... I'd drink that. Never even heard of it. But no, I mean, like, Finland... Vodka, obviously, but, like, you must have a spirit that's, like, completely insane. I mean, alcoholic spirit. Okay, fine. What alcohol is famous in Finland? Okay, there we go. No, okay, so you go for the vodka. Ah, that maybe that's what I'm talking about. Jalovina. These are often paired with sauna culture. Yes, please. I quite like the idea of brandy in the sauna. Actually, oh, hello. So, but you really go for the vodka. Oh, I don't blame you. It's a classic. That I like the look of, though. Cut brandy making from blending cognac with neutral. Oh my god. So basically, cognac and vodka. Oh, that looks fun as well. Salmiakki Koskenkorva. Oh my god. I mean, I'm never going to say that, alright. Historic, farmhouse beer, lovely, lovely, lovely. And Finlandia, I've had Finlandia. Yeah, no, I think that would be mine. A black syrupy mixture of vodka and salty licorice candy. That sounds like what I'm kind of going for. Yeah, baby, that's what I want. That's what I'm having when I get to Helsinki. Oh, you have a Monopoly, do you? That is a bore. That's a bore lake. But anyway, back to this nonsense. So, I spawned the Gappy thing. But for some reason, what was it? I spawned 1 billion of them. So, we got the spawn point. And then immediately we start... Why are we spawning millions of the spawn point? Have I done something stupid? The spawn point seemed to be spawning itself. What? Instead of the game object. Oh, whoops! That's why, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I was. So game object is apparently a global. I didn't know game object was a global. So game object is a global, and you can use it anywhere. And it oh, I see, and it refers to itself. Yeah, I am an idiot. Oh, that's nice. So if I call this Bobbins McBob, Bobbins McBob, will you then? If I come over here, will that then say Bobbins McBob? Because that'll make me really happy or something else. I mean, and if that's not a reason to do something, I don't know what is. Come on, Bobbins McBob! Right, it's called Bobbins McBob from now on. If you don't like it, you're on the wrong channel. So, boop, let's see. So I'm hoping a Bobbins McBob comes into, oh bollocks, I didn't put the thing in it. Oh, I see, you change it and then stuff doesn't work. Fine, I'm an idiot. Right, Bobbins McBob, in you go. Boop. Come on. Right, I'm excited about this. I feel like there's definitely a chance this might not be a complete clusterfuck. Oh my god! I've made a thing. I mean, it's not going left, but it exists. Okay, that was very exciting. Why? Oh, because I failed to... No, Gappy thing. Float X. RB linear velocity. New vector, move x times move speed. Oh, because I set that to 0 because I'm an idiot. 5, let's go for 1F. No, let's make that. Can I? Does my Gappy thing? Oh, screw it, let's just get on with it. Forgot to, the thingy-mabobby it. Well, I'd say this is going pretty well so far. Right, are you going to come left now, Bobbins McBob? You are not going left, I can't notice. Gappy thing. Oh, Gappy thing! Gappy thing! Can I pause it? Gappy thing! You go left, young man, or there'll be trouble. Come on, Gappy thing. Why aren't you moving? I could swear I changed that. 1. Right, change that. Right. Are you going to continue? You are not going left. Gappy thing. You've switched active impairs handling, blah 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 blah. I don't know, I don't care. Get access. What are you talking about? No one knows what you mean. Alright, what does that mean? No one knows what that means. So what you're basically telling me is I'm probably using... Why would you say it's the... No, you fart. Move, speed... Oh, okay, fine. Alright. This is what happens if you just copy and paste crap. Right, now in the linear... RB linear velocity is just 0. Because I don't want it to move. Right. Okay. Oops. Where is it? Why won't it come back? Come back to me. Yeah, no, yeah, that's not only the old input system, also it's not meant to be responding to an input, it's just meant to move left anyway. So that was me being really dumb, but we'll see. Right, I just wanted to move left. You're not moving left. Did I not? Gappy thing. Why is the move speed 1? Have I been dumb? Maybe I'm being dumb. Well, whatever, we'll see if that works. Oh, hell yes! Right, obviously one's the wrong direction, but I can live with wrong direction. I can live with. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Wrong button. Right, gappy thing. Gappy thing. Gappy thing. It's -1. Great. So let's see if we can actually play this game. This is the first time there's actually been some sort of gameplay. I mean, it's not much gameplay, but it's something. So let's see if we can get through. Oh, this is harder than it looks. Oh my god, this is much harder than it looks. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm making Flappy Bird. Oh no, I think I'm screwed. Alright, so I'm definitely going to need... Oh yeah, this is hard. That was meant to die. Why did that not die? You got a collider? Is it meant to be a trigger? Maybe it's meant to be a trigger. Alright, and also despawn. But other than that, I think everything went brilliantly. Right, gappy thing is going to be a trigger, maybe? What did I do with the ground? Is the ground's not a trigger. It's got no... That works. Oh god, what have I done wrong? Inlaid organizer F2Q mech. Wow. I mean, if you're going to try to spam me, you could at least do it with, like, I don't know. In collision, did I call it? End game. Did we get a collision? Clear. I don't think we did. Oh, because it's not on the gappy thing. Because gappy thing... Ah. Tits. So the box collider's on the box in gappy thing. Okay, that makes sense. So this is where the box colliders are. Okay, can you drag things like that? No, you can't. Alright, so you need a box collider. And your box collider is going to be... And your tag is wall. Oh, and the gappy thing doesn't have a tag of a wall. Okay, so I put the box collider in the wrong place. So you can go away. So you've got a rigid body. You've got a box collider. Can I duplicate or copy? Copy component. Oh, there's probably a better way of doing that, but I don't really care. And can I paste the component? Paste component. No, that doesn't work. Oh, right, whatever. You can have a box collider. Alright, now maybe that will work. And I think in the meantime we'll make the gappy thing move a bit faster because it was a bit boring. Right, let's see what this does. This is exciting. I know, pesky bots. I know, it's so annoying. And, you know, like when you're starting out, well, when I don't know how other people feel, but it's like, I kind of get excited. I'm like, oh, hello. Well, this is exciting. Oh my god, this is a much better game. Oh my god, this is a much better game. Oh no! Hey! Oh my god, we had an end! Oh, why are you getting faster? It's exciting. Oh my god, this is fantastic. God, I actually feel like I'm doing something useful. Can I fall through it? I think going off the top of the screen is probably not helpful. But that was very exciting. Alright, so, anyway. Don't know why it's spinning through space like some crazy mofo, but I'm calling that a win. A win so far, I would say. Barking, absolutely barking mad. So why did one move faster than the other? Not that I particularly mind. No, I do mind. That wasn't what it was meant to do. But let's try it one more time actually, this time looking at it properly. So oh, it's because you hit that. Okay, fine. Well, that makes perfect sense, and I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's get rid of the ground. Alright, ground. We don't need the ground anymore. We've learned all we needed to learn from the ground. The ground has performed its task. Oh no, that was a mistake. Let's have the ground, but it's no longer ground. It's now like... This is just for debugging, because I don't want it just to keep falling forever. So I will have something so that we can fall, so that when it falls too low, it resets. Alright, fine. Is that about right? Yeah, that's about right. Oh, and it doesn't need to be that big either, because it's over here. Alright, fine. So now hopefully... Okay, this is going well. Okay, this is exciting. Oh! Oh my god! I'm actually already invested in this. Oh my god, this is really hard. No. Maybe my numbers are just wrong. Come on. Oh my god, so close. No. Oh my god. Come on, you bastards. I think I pressed the spacebar twice there. Oh, I think I am pressing the spacebar twice there. That's interesting. I think going over the top is cheating. Does my ground work? Let's just check my ground work. So here it comes. It's going to hit the ground and we'll get a reset. And we get to start again. Alright, fine. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, I think this is going to be it. I think it's... Oh yes! Fuck yes! Look at me, I'm good at my own game. Right, so it didn't despawn. And that's much too low. But it doesn't need to be that low. It needs to be about there. No. Come on. So let's call that something else. Let's just call it... I don't know, kind of catch. I don't know, catch-all. Rename backup. Backup glitch catch. Because we'll probably keep it. Why not? Backup glitch. I'll give it a better name some other time. Right. So look, we're nearly there. So now we need is there a way of? There must be a way of doing that. Shift? No. Shift does that. That's interesting. No. Control. There must be a way of moving things, but whatever. I'll work that out later. So we've got the despawn point. So despawn boundary. This is so exciting. So we've got this thing. This needs a box glider. Do you need a box glider? So I think we can get rid of that exciting piece of information, and we can say Unity does box glider require physics object. Because I don't want to add stuff that doesn't mean blah blah blah, but it's getting behavior change depending on whether one is present. Okay, without one, it can block other moving objects, it won't fall, move gravity, reset, force itself. Good, I don't want it to. With a rigid body, it can be moved right. No, good, don't care. Right, so bots collider. So you, sir. All right, so you have a tag, and you're going to be add tag. Despawn wall despawn okay, despawn boundary. So your wall despawn, and I think your spawn point, no, that the boxy thing. You are a box collider, and you are... No, you're not a collider. You're not a collider. Ah! So you do need a collider. Fine. And then when you collide with the gappy thing, like with the penguin, on collision enter 2D. So when you enter the thingy bobby, So the thing you're telling me is, what was I call it? Wall despawn. So if you collide with that, then what do? We destroy? Is it destroy? Yeah, destroy game object. That'll do. Well, we'll see if that works. That's how I'd write it if I was in charge. Right, but first we have to live that long. Huh. That's annoying. Oh, I could fly over it, couldn't I? That might work. Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right. Let's jump over it. Oh. Well, this is fascinating stuff. What went wrong there then? So the despawn boundary is this thing. Well, let's try that again. Console. What the hell happened? Was that an error or? So here comes the gappy thing. Why did you disappear? Am I being dumb? Oh, maybe I've transformed it and not moved it. Despawn back. No, I think I've moved it. You're there. I don't know what to say. Where's your box? Okay. Is that... That's what I think it is. Okay, yeah, I think. Huh. Huh. Gappy thing. Collision.collider.tag. So debug log collision 2D. So why did that happen there? Huh. My first major mystery. So far it's been going quite well, but I think now... Am I being dumb? So we've got the despawn boundary, which is in place. It's got a tag which is what is wall despawn. And your scale is perfectly reasonable. And we look at you, and you move. And you're going to come into existence, and you're going to move left. Okay, am I being dumb? Any thoughts, Poolaroo? You're the expert. I'm looking to you here. Looking for you for thoughts, help, assistance. God almighty. Am I doing it right? So the gappy thing, it's got the collision 2D. What did it end? What did it hit? I don't understand. I mean, it clearly thinks it hit something. Can I get some information about... Oh yeah, I probably can actually. Alright, let's... Well, obviously it thinks it hit that, because otherwise it wouldn't have destroyed it. Can I do that? Can I do a kind of JSON to JSON? Oh, hello, I can. No? Right, fine, let's... I don't know what it's going to look like, but it might be interesting. What was the problem? Well, the problem is the so the wall's going to come in from the right here, and for some reason it's going to disappear there, which does not make sense. Despawn boundary. You really think you've hit the despawn boundary, but you haven't, I promise. The despawn boundary is here. Any thoughts? So the despawn boundary is here, but it disappears when it gets there. Am I being dumb? Maybe my thingy. Alright, let's have a look. Maybe the thingy, the gappy thingy, let's look at its box collider. Edit collide. Hello. What are you talking about? Edit collider. No, I'm confused. Open the prefab. Alright, prefab open. Why wouldn't you let me? On the parent object, I have a box globe that should be removed. What? And you see, now I'm going to sound like an idiot. What, this thing? Oh, what? And I should remove each of the squares individually rather than the actual parent? Oh my god! You are a genius. Okay. Ah, because I'm an idiot. Okay, no. Well, what I'll do is I'll just move the squares to the right place, actually. You are... Wow. Okay, that was impressive. You should make more games yourself. So can I not move them relative to... I want to move the squares relative to the gappy... Ah, there we go. Oh, I see. I'm just an idiot. Okay, no, because... Yeah. Because I don't want to have to dick around with removing both of the things. I'd rather they were parented, as it were. Oh, wow! You're a genius. No, because then I have to add the... Because at the moment, the parent object is what's getting destroyed. Oh, well, that went poorly. Come on, get through it. Yes. Now, does it disappear? I could have done better, I think. It did disappear. Oh my god, you are an absolute genius. That was brilliant. Crumbs. Alright, well, I mean, definitely, when I start my Patreon, you're getting big points. I don't even know what a Patreon is, but thank you. What I'm saying is thank you. That was brilliant. Wow. Oh, wow. Right, so now I'm going to start just spawning a few more of those. And, on sort of a timer. I actually want to see it happen with my eyes, so. Because, oh, no. Right, let's see it. So here it comes. Ah, so the thing was, yeah, so the parent. Oh, I've got to be careful. Okay, fine. That's the sort of thing I like to know. So, yes. Oh, but. Ah, alright, smarty pants. Maybe you're right. So I need it not to be a physics object, because the middle of it. That's interesting. God, that's annoying. Whee! Alright. So then it despawns. Okay, great. Okay, well that's good enough. Here it comes back again. So for some reason it now gets... you're gonna be... See, the problem is I'm extremely stubborn. So you are a rigid body. Can I see the extent of your rigid body? So your rigid body... Okay, fine. I see. I see. I see. Sorry, I was thinking for a moment there, not the best content of all time. Right, so. What are you doing over there, you stupid thing? God damn it. So is it that thing that it's hitting? So, can I make you... So how about I just put the... That's not a bad idea. I mean, that is a massive hack. God, that's a hack. I actually feel slightly ashamed of myself. So if I move that into... So if I move the square over the parent... Oh my god, that's disgusting. Look, I'm just learning, alright? I'll make it better at some point, I promise. So the gappy thing, okay, so now the square is inside the parent. So I think this will work now. I'm going to make it wider so that I can... Oh no, that's not the right way to make it wider. God, I'm an idiot. Alright, let's make it a bit wider so it's easier to actually live long enough to see what happens. So now we're going to go through the hole. We're going to go through the hole. We're going to thread the needle, people. So, okay, there it is. It's up there. Can we go through now? Yes, we can. And did you despawn? Oh, god damn it. Did you despawn? Yes, you did despawn. Right. Radical Penguin. I mean, all I have to do now, excitingly, all I have to do now is spawn it a few times. So that's start. Let's do an update. Void. Update. I don't know. God, I really should get AI set up for this because I'm sure it would just do this immediately for me. So some sort of timeout. So Unity spawn every 5 seconds. Fine. Yeah, why not? That'll do. Blah 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 blah. I'll have a coroutine because I'm an arsehole. Okay, yeah, that works for me. Invoke repeating or a coroutine. Oh, I like a coroutine. Yeah, okay, we'll do the coroutine. Void start coroutine. Alright. Boink. I do like a coroutine. I don't know what my new bridge is, but I'm sure it'll make sense. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Prefab spawn is called Bobbins McBob. No, not wrong. Buttons. So Bobbins McBob. Right, wait 5 seconds. Transform position. I think we'll just start with that for the moment. I don't think we need any cleverness. So hopefully every 5 seconds we're going to end up with a new one coming through. Okay, and we'll see. It'll be in the same place every time, but that's hard enough to start with. So, let's see how this goes. So, God, I'm feeling very dizzy. I'm so excited. Either that or I'm drunk. Right. Okay. So, I'm hoping now 1, 3, Mississippi 4, god damn it, 1 Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi, oh my god, 1 Mississippi 2, I cannot believe I've just made a really shitty version of Flappy Bird. Oh no, this shouldn't be this exciting. So now all I need to do is get it to spawn at a different point between... That's slightly annoying, but I can work that out. Oh my god, I've actually got 2. I should get myself a point every time I get through it. So, alright. Alright, Flappy Bird clone. Right, this is very exciting. Obviously, no one else thinks so, but I'm glad you do. Or I'm glad you at least are still listening to my nonsense. So, start the coroutine, excellent. So, I want to instantiate in a transformed position. Is transform just a general sort of thing? Alright. Apparently it is. I have no idea what a quaternion identity is, but... Okay, fine. So, what is its current posizione? Current posizione is... Right, let's make it 0. Okay, that's great. I don't know why your position's... Oh, and I want it to be 10. Okay, yeah. Let's make it 10 exactly, because I'm a pedant. Oh no, that's the gappy thing. So, why is that not over there? Okay, and now it'll launch at the thingy. So position, what do we want? 5 is up there, and -5 is down there, and 0 is there. Okay, so I want the average to be -2 because of my weird hack. Yeah, roughly -2. So I want between -2, -7, and 3. So can I do a random number between -7 and 3? Unity, random number, range. Oh, excellent, great. No, I don't want to actually come through to the documentation. Are you insane? Random, do I need to install it? Probably, but I'm sure it'll shout at me. Right, position, Y position equals random dot range minus, I forgot what I said, -7 and 3. I'll work it out in a second. Y position dot range, and then how do I do a transform? Transform position. Okay, I want to do vector 2D, transform position, vector 2D. Okay, easy. Transform, oops, transform position, bing bang bong. Come on. God. Y position, I assume, is in the second position. I want vector 2. And I'm assuming that's going to be X and Y. Are you going to help me with that? No, of course not. That'd be too useful. Oh yeah, float X, float Y. So X is interesting. So is that going to be relative to the point of instantiation? We'll find out in a second. So let's say it's not. And let's say Y position. And Y position needs to be a float, I assume. Right, that's why you're being a bitch. Okay. And then we're going to put U transform transform. Okay, fine. So I imagine that wants to be the new vector 2, does it? No? What are you complaining about? Oh. Apparently I'm being dumb. What do you want? Boink. Bob is like Bob. Oh, parent object. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to look for new information. Annoying. Unity spawn object at random Y position. Random range, blah blah blah. Random Y, vector 3, no vector 2. Spawn position. That's literally what I did, you little bastards. Am I being dumb? I see. Vector 2 position spelt correctly. No, you see, you didn't like it. What? Fine, whatever. I don't care. Why are you being such a bitch? Now I'm in a bad mood. It was going so well. It was going so well. I don't know, maybe I need this quaternion identity business. Oh, I do. Can I do it with vector 2 then? Huh? I wonder what that means. So, quaternion... Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So you only accept... I see. Right, I'm clever. So the over... Right, so you can only do it with 2. Alright, fine. Right, so I'm now hoping... I mean, this is going to be amazing. So I'm now hoping that it gets spawned at random points. And I'm also hoping I can actually see what it's doing. Come on. Come on. Okay, that went pretty well. Okay, so you do actually spawn from... Why are you not dying anymore? That's meant to be a game over, but... Oh, maybe I turned off the game over. I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. Excellent. Ah, it's because I was hitting it there. Okay, so it has to be behind it. Uh-huh. Okay, well anyway, in principle, this is working. Oh no, it isn't, because it's always at the same height. Am I being dumb? Oh no, it is changing. Apparently my numbers are... Oh my god, I did it. Go on then, give me another one. I don't know why you're down there all of a sudden, but whatever. I'm glad you're having fun. Oh my goodness me. This is madness, I tell you. Okay, so why did the second one go loopy? I bet it's something to do with this sodding bastard position of the... Yeah, you see, what's that about? I'm obviously hitting with my physics somewhere. I mean, you're not wrong, Poolaroo, about this. I mean, this physics business is problematic, but I really want it to be able to move left, and that has to... But, so can I just make it a trigger so that it's not... Can I make... I suppose I could just ask the internet. I mean, not that I don't trust you, but you've probably got better things to do with your life than help some random idiot. Right, Unity. I want my rigid body to not interact with other things. I only want to, if you want to move only via code and not react to external forces like gravity or collisions, okay, fine. The object will still hit and push other non-kinematic objects, but it will not be moved by them. But still detect when it touches some physical collisions. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine, I can do that. Gappy thing. So you, sir, are a trigger, despite the fact that you're not actually a trigger, because you don't trigger anything. Right, let's see. Transform, translate. Okay, what for? Alright, smarty pants. God, you're clever clogs. Alright, so get the parent that has no rigid body, and I can, yeah, because this is an absolute nightmare. So what you're saying is I can use transform translate instead of the parent's rigid body here. So that is the thing at the moment. Okay, so okay, I'm going to trust you, because at the moment I'm using that as so what am I using the collider for? I'm using the collider, okay. So to remove the rigid body 2D. Yeah, because the gappy thing script depends on it. Well, that's clever of you to know that. Alright, so gappy thing script requires the rigid body 2D. So instead of that, I'm going to have, because it's for this linear velocity. So you're telling me I can use transform.translate instead of a linear velocity to move it leftwards. Is that what you're telling me? Alright, so transform translate instead of linear velocity. That's exactly what I want. You're a clever man. So, or lady, or person. You're a clever person. If you want the process control but still need to respect physics, I don't. I just want you to tell me how to do it. Alright, so... Fine, transform, translate. Blah, 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 blah. Just tell me how to do it. Update. What's time delta time? Oh, really? It's that simple, is it? Alright. Bloody everyone's so clever. I'm so stupid. Alright, fine. Thank you again. You just remove the body on all the pipes. Okay. I think I have, haven't I? Yeah, these don't have rigid bodies. So it's only this that's left with a rigid body, which I thought I just deleted. Oh no, it wouldn't let me delete it. So you're now not doing that, you're now doing an update. And your update is transform translate vector 3 dot, I don't know which way forward is, but I'm sure that will make some sort of sense in a moment. And then times move speed. Alright! This is very exciting. If this works, I'm going to be really grumpy because I'm just an idiot. So where am I using the rigid body? I'm not anymore. So no longer using the rigid body. Which means I don't need that. Right, which means I can kill this. And it's now just all colliders. You're good at this. You know, you should do this stuff. I suppose you're probably going to have enough of it when you're at university. It doesn't anymore, I've killed it. Oh no. Ah, because I put that thing in. Clever. Alright, and I don't need that either. Okay, that's a useful thing to know. Alright, so now you don't depend on it. The speed of this is so frustrating. I'm going to get myself a faster computer just to... Oh, stop doing that. Delete. Remove the component. Yes! Alright. If this works, you're going to get double Patreon. I do keep doing that. Ah, no, it's not moving. Sad face. Or maybe it's just moving really slowly. Oh, at least that's working. Well, I have no idea what's going on. But it's in the wrong place. So I need to firstly fix the spawn point. And I want the spawn point to be maybe a 10 then. Alright, so that's the spawn routine, that's the thingy. Vector 2 position is the thingy, and the gappy thing, when it comes into existence... Ah, because it's vector bloody 3! Vector 2 dot left. Oh yeah, brilliant. Alright, fine. I'm an idiot. I don't know why everything always seems... I suppose people make first-person shooters, don't they, at the end of the day? Right, is this going to work? He says, expecting the answer no. But you never know your luck. Oh my god. I mean, I think your and my definition of left are slightly different, this computer. But other than that, I could swear I said left. Yes, I definitely said left. Am I being... Oh no, because I changed the number there. Okay, yeah, no, I am being stupid. Right, bink. So, for some reason I made that 4 because it was going the wrong way. Okay, I think we might actually be there. Which is astonishing news. Oh my god, yeah, look, it's down there. Yeah, and now it's up there. It's moving. It despawns. Oh, it doesn't despawn. Okay. Why didn't it despawn? No, because I probably killed the thing it was on. God damn it. Right, on this exciting note, I'm going to the toilet. If you'll excuse me. Oh dear. Dear oh law. I return. Thank you for bearing with me. Right, let's see what we've got now. So for some reason that stopped working, but it's almost certainly because no, that's not why. Gappy thing is a gappy thing what is tagged, and you're a wall. And you're a wall. Oh, now you don't have a collision enter. Because the collision enter am I being stupid? Right. I think we should get rid of some of these. So that's boring. That I'll keep. So this now is the gappy thing, and we're not getting the collision on the gappy thing. Even though I do have a box glider on it. Do I have a box glider on it? Gappy thing has a box glider. On the gappy thing script. Alright. So now at least what I could do, first thing I could do, is move them so they're relative to the actual gappy thing. Because that was upsetting me. I want you at 0, 0, 0 compared to yourself. Right, and then I want you compared to your, is that relative? I think those are relative. So I want you at 5 and you at -5, and I want that at 0, and I want that at 0. Are those relative then, or are they not relative? So let's make you 8. Okay, 6, 5.5, and you are -5.5. Okay, that's too thin, so let's go for 6. No. And 6, just to make it easier to start with, but we can, again, all of this can be worked on. Alright, so we've got the gappy things in the middle, we got the square there, and we got the square here. I mean, none of this is going to be like any... Oh, God. Oh, one of them needs a rigid body. You could add a rigid body on the despawner and make it kinematic. Oh, God. You see, you're using all these words. What time is it? Oh, that better not be what time I think it is. Oh, God, it is. Right. Right. God damn it. I really wanted to get this working before finishing. Oh, screw it, I'm going to anyway. You see, poor impulse control. You could add a rigid body on the despawner and make it kinematic. I don't know what that means. I mean, it all sounds very clever. Oh, look at this. It's actually going exactly in all the places I wanted it to. Oh, did I go over? Hey, loggers. Oh, yes. Well, that hasn't gone brilliantly. Okay. Well, I'd say it's gone... Oh, damn it. This is really annoying me. Oh, no, okay. That's because I deked with that. So, let's get the spawn point. So, let's do that between 5 and -5. I mean, that's probably too much, but we can work on that some other time. Oh, actually, we could make that a thing, couldn't we? But, so you're saying the gappy thing... You could add a rigid body on the despawner. Okay, and make it kinematic. I don't know what that means. Oh, does one of them need to have Aha! So one of them needs to be... Okay. This is what I'm guessing from what you're saying. So the despawn boundary currently... So if this has a rigid body on it, then one of them's got a rigid body, and you say, what? Make it kinematic. I don't know what that means, but I will believe you, just on the basis that hopefully I can go to sleep at some point. Material... No. Simulated. Am I being dumb? Where's... How do you set Kinemania? No. Into like blah 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 blah. Unity set rigid body to kinematic. Well, that would be useful if I could find it. For a 3D, no, it's 2D. Body type drop down. Okay. I feel like I'm being body type. Aha! I'm an idiot. Okay, so if this works, well, more points for Poolaroo. Who I'm probably mispronouncing, but anyway, we'll see. Come on, Poolaroo. So that's great. That's gone nicely. No, it's still just going forever. Sad face. Where? Am I being dumb? Why can't I see everything now? This is odd. Why can't I see the thingy on the screen? What are you doing, machine? I mean, I'm quite happy with this, frankly. I mean, yeah, it's not great for memory management, but I mean, frankly, it's a start. So are they just disappearing off forever? God, this must be absolutely... Well, I mean, obviously not. Oh, and then then they die. I see. Well, I mean, it hasn't quite worked. Where's the despawn boundary? It's there. So your rigid body and your box collider is there, and the thingy bobby's going to go through it. Happy thing's going to go through it. It has a box collider on it, and the collider's there. So, but now I know what I want to be a trigger, maybe. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll experiment now. I've turned that off trigger. I'll do that first. See if that works for the trigger, and then we will go to the next stage, which is dekinematifying it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a rigid body because it's not hitting anything. Yeah, that definitely has not worked. So I definitely want that to be a trigger. All right, and then. So what are we saying? We're now saying don't make this kinematic. Despawn boundary is just... Oh yeah, but I don't want it to move. So now it will move. It'll move around. Static, maybe. Let's see what that does. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. We'll have a look and see what happens. Right, so far, why can't I see my penguin on this thing? Oh, that's really annoying. I'd like to actually see what's going on. Oh, god damn it. Is that... I'm such an idiot. I'll just go over it. No, it's still there, annoyingly. Alright, well, I think I'm going to have to keep you all wanting more, because I know this is all absolutely thrilling television. But, I think I'm going to have to solve this problem tomorrow. So, thank you for joining me. I mean, especially you, Poolaroo. I know I shouldn't call out people, but you have been extremely helpful, and I also appreciate your support. So, thank you. And I hope you'll have a lovely evening. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here, so it's definitely time for me to go to bed. I will raise a beer to you, sir, or madam. Yeah, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. I might play games tomorrow. rather than... No, I'm too stubborn. I want to fix this now. So no, I'll probably be back on this channel tomorrow. But also do remember that you can go to Drunk Old Man playing games, and I also do play games as well. I'm probably even more chatty than I am on this channel. And with that, I shall bid you, once I found OBS and worked out how to stop streaming, I shall bid you a fond good night. Adieu!